Hi everyone! Well, today I want to talk about facial expressions and different shapes of your hand that you can use to describe things. Okay? Okay, so welcome to the virtual sign language class on Facebook Live. If you have any questions, please, you can comment below, or you can email and ask me questions, or you can do Facebook Messenger or anything like that. Okay? Okay. All right. Well, let's get started. So there are some facial expressions that are really important. First of all, you want to make sure that you show what you mean. Hi, Marie. You want to make sure that you show what you mean, what you're talking about. Especially since your facial expression helps to give meaning to signs, if that makes any sense. So, for example, if you were to say, "Oh, I have a headache," your face has to show you have a headache. Okay, headache. If you were to say, "I have a headache," your facial expression doesn't exactly match what your signs are saying and what you mean. Okay, so your facial expression has to show it. So play around, use your face to show different emotions and things like that. Okay, so for example, well, first of all, you want to say, okay, well, your facial expression, a normal facial expression is just okay, here I am. That's it. But you want to make sure your face changes, and that means your eyebrows are up and down, your mouth kind of moves, even your eyelids and everything. Okay, so for example, if you were to say you were worried, okay, your face would have to show that. Oh no, oh, what's gonna happen? Okay, you want to show your face to show that you're really worried. Okay, you want that to match what you're signing and what you mean. Okay, let's try another one. Sleepy. Oh, I'm so tired. If you show your face, sometimes it's kind of funny. You look over at your friend or your husband or your wife, and you're watching TV, and you can tell, like my husband, he'll be falling asleep, and I can see it in his face, and so so you can kind of see the facial expression, the eyes drooping, the face just kind of relaxing. So it's kind of, I mean, like, honey, wake up. Actually, I do not wake the bear because he needs to sleep. Anyway, so your face will show sleepy. So your eyes will look like they're getting heavy, that kind of thing. Okay. Happy, of course, you want to show a happy face. Happy, happy, happy. You want to make sure your face reflects what you're signing. So if you're happy, have a smile on your face, for goodness sakes. Smile, bring open your eyes, have a jolly looking, I don't know, something to you. Okay, so show that you're happy. Oh, that's wonderful news. Yay. Okay, so do something like that. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to show your expression, okay? Don't be afraid to show your feelings, okay? Love. Oh, I just love that movie. Oh, that actor is so handsome. Oh, show it in your face. Mad. I'll get you. Show it in your face. Sad. Oh, that's too sad. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Show it. Okay. Let's see. Suspicious. I wonder what she really means. Okay. If you're bored. Yeah, okay. Yep, sure. Okay. Show it. Sick. Oh. I don't know, I guess it's practice, but I mean, when you're talking with someone, it's kind of natural to you. You have certain facial expressions. I'm sick. Show it. Okay. I know, I say that again and again. Bad smell. That's a good one. What would you show for a bad smell? Ew. Something like that, you know. All right. If you're shocked at something, oh my God, wow, you know, holy crap. Okay. So anyway, those are just some examples of facial expressions. Another thing I want to show you are some, I guess, hand shapes. And there is such a thing as called a hand shape dictionary, okay? And it's a sign language dictionary. Sign language, sorry. My hands are saying something else. Sign language dictionary. So it's a book where you look up the meanings of words and things. So a dictionary, a sign language dictionary, shows you, the meanings of different signs. A hand shape dictionary explains different hand shapes. Okay, so you have the A, you have the open A, what they call the open A. And so, I mean, that might be something like, I'm going to get gas, so, I'm putting gas in the tank. All right. Or if you have a bottle in your hand, yeah, you're drinking something. Okay. So there are certain things that it kind of substitutes a sign, or it makes up the sign. It creates the sign for you. There's the B shape, which is your fingers are closed. There's the open B. Okay. The open B is you can show something flat, and I'll go over that later. Something flat, or the wall, or that kind of thing. A bent B. What am I saying? A bent B is actually, you can use it again. It shows the shape of something. It shows. It's like what they call a classifier, and a classifier helps to show shapes of things, or it helps to describe something. So if you're talking about a shelf, you know that, okay, this is what you can kind of visualize it, Okay, so there's the bent B. There's the C, obviously, cup. Okay. The D. There's the E. You can kind of go E, emergency. Okay. Elevator, that's more Englished, Englishy, I guess, English based. There's the F, of course, but there are other things like the open F, and it might be something that you want to, like that hand shape. Okay, you can use it to describe something, like something that's small, like a button or a coin or something. Okay, something that's small or short, like really, really tiny. There's the G, the H, the I, the K. Okay, king, the sign for king. The J. So you can even show. It can be like somebody's name, like that's their name sign. Okay. There's the L, and you can show. Maybe you mean somebody's license. Hey, what's your, is that your license plate? Gee, that's a funny word. Whatever. Okay. The wave plate. Okay. Or the sailboat plate, or whatever. But anyway, so there's the L and there's the bent L, and again you can kind of show that to show a size of something or something small or whatever, and it's actually smaller than the F. Perhaps the F is like really really tiny, like a button, and maybe the bent L is something a little bit bigger, maybe something oblong. You can kind of show it. M, so like for Monday. Okay, be creative. The N, obviously, niece, nephew, okay, that kind of thing. There's the N, there's the open N, okay? And actually, you can use the open N for things. You can kind of use it as like a little, like a little clam. Like a lobster or a crab or something with little claws, so you can kind of do that. You can show, oh, okay, this person doesn't have, if you want to show like tweezers or something and you want to pluck your eyes out, pluck your eyebrows, you can kind of use a small tweezer, that's the G, okay? You can use the open N in something really big, like, oh, I gotta pick this up and put it over there, and Operation, that game, remember? Let's see, there's the bent L, sorry, I gotta look over my glasses, under my glasses, open N, the O, there's the baby O, little baby O. Again, you can kind of show, actually, right, okay, like showing like you're holding a pen or a pencil or something, right? Something like that. That's not necessarily, that different things that make up a sign too, so you want to think of that. There's the O, but there's the flattened O, okay? And it kind of makes you think of, I don't know, Kermit's head. Kermit the Frog. Okay, you can kind of like, how you doing? Kind of like the little, Muppet, sock puppet kind of thing. And so, but that's the flat O. And so remember last week we did teach or teacher, okay? There's that flat O, okay? That's really just the shape of your hand that helps describe a sign, okay? Okay, there's the flattened O, the R, U, vine, okay, R. The S, the T, and let's scroll down, the U, the V. Now there's also a bent V, and the bent V can be used for a few things. Obviously it kind of looks like a snake, okay, with the fangs, So there's your snake. But you can also use it as like a double Z or something. I know one person, an interpreter, used to sign pizza with just the two Z's. She would do the two Z's at once. And it's easier than just saying pizza. You can say pizza, ZZ. And that's kind of like a shortcut kind of thing that's one of the ways that you can kind of shortcut a sign, but it has to be already established. You can't like make it up yourself. It's not a good idea, okay? There's the bent V, okay, the W, water, wine, okay, Wednesday, X, so there's your X hand shape, and you can kind of use that as like a hook, kind of like a hanger, oh, just, put my shirt on the hanger and just hang it over there. Okay, fine. The Y, so there's your hang ten, yo dude, play, yellow, okay. The I and the L, okay, the I love you sign, that's the I love you sign, okay, because of I, love, and you, okay, the I love you sign. So that can be, that's used for a lot of other signs too, like airplane, fly. Obviously, you do not fly the airplane like this. This is airplane. This is fly. Okay. If you want to say I love you, or if you really want to be mean and say I hate you, you're like, stab it at the person. I hate you. That's not nice though. Not nice though. So you can use the I love you hand shape, the IL hand shape for signs. And there's also the 1 in the I. Dude, all right, yeah. So there's your, I curse here. That's the sign for curse. Cigarette. You can also use that to describe something long and thin, like cigarette, or a lot of different things. Anyway, so there's another sign, hand shape. There's the 1 hand shape, obviously. You kind of circle things or whatever. The 3 hand shape. Now, if you make 2 3s and you kind of stumble around, that's basically the sign for awkward. Like, oh, it's really awkward. Also, obviously, you want to show like a bird's feet. You can kind of say, oh, wow, look at the snow. All you see are bird's feet. You can show it. Okay. Let's see, the bent 3, the 4, the 5 sign, the bent 5, okay? Arr. But think about it. A lot of different signs have to be made of certain hand shapes. Mad, angry, that's that 5, that's that claw, okay? The 8, remember that feely finger, the feely finger that Lindsay said last time, which was what you call it, the meditation finger. That's what it was. So there's your 8. Okay, I call that the feely finger because that's the sign for feel. That's just my own word for it. It's not really technical word for it. So there's your 8. The open 8. Okay, so think of it this way, so it starts off with an open 8 and closes to closed 8, okay? But anyway, some basic different hand shapes that are used in sign language, okay? Okay, so there are some what they call descriptive adjectives, okay? And they're called classifiers, okay? CL, they're classifiers. So for example, if you wanted to show something that's, whoops, it's not really doing, okay. Something that's small, flat, and round, like a plate, like a little tiny plate, like a teacup plate, a saucer, or whatever. But if you want to show something like a coin, you can kind of show, all right, there's your coin, or a button, or a watch, okay, your watch. That's the F clarifier, okay, and you can show how it is. For something that's flat and round, that's actually what I was thinking of when I said plate. Something that's flat and round and it's a little bit bigger, like maybe a pancake or, a small dish or a plate or something. Or you want to show the size of something like a hamburger, like, wow, this pancake was huge. It was actually pretty big, So you can even show the size, you can show the shape of something, okay. For something like a larger plate, you want to show how big it is, and you want to show, so obviously your excuse me, your bent L it'll be there, and then you can kind of show, you can widen it to show how big it is, okay. So, you can show like a big steak, a puddle, it's huge, okay? So you want to show how big it is while you're describing it. Now for a small container, you can use the classifier C, okay? The C classifier. And you want to show like a small container, like a cup or a glass or a bottle. So you can show how, like if it's tall, like something like this, okay? You can show, all right, so it's like you're holding it. So you're showing, oh, that bottle. Wow, that's a tall bottle, So you can show, okay, you can move away now, or a vase, okay, if you want to show like a vase or a can, something, you know, you can show the size of it and the scope of it and everything. This one you can use two C's, and it would be something bigger, but it's something cylindrical, like a container or a, you know, like a large can or a thick cable. If you want to show, gee, you know, that they were on my street, they were kind of building in, and they were putting in a big cable, and you want to show the size of the cable or something, you know. So you can do that. You can use it for a bowl, to show a bowl. Anything like that, okay? Also, you can do something larger, like, you know, like a pail, like a Home Depot pail. Those huge ones, you know. Or a large bowl, or even like a hat box, you know, the hat boxes that they were nice and they were big and round, and, you know, it was really cool, actually. Okay. So there are other things you can do. Like, remember that B? Okay, the B hand shape. You wanted to make a double B. Okay, two hands, B's. And you can show something that's a flat surface, like a small table or a shelf. Okay, you can show it by using the shape of your hand. Okay, so floor. Okay, the floor. You know, the wall. Okay. Longer objects, you can kind of just spread it out. And, okay, a long board, a long shelf, a long table, okay, a plot of land, all right? You can do that. Okay. So if you're saying, oh, you know, what is that small round thing, you know, near your foot? What is that? You can describe something. Oh, what is that small round thing? Okay. And, you know, is it a button? Is it a coin? You know, you can ask. Okay. But it's a way to describe something. Okay. And feel free to, you know, go ahead, ask me any questions in the comments if you want. Okay. Okay. All right. So, onto the vocabulary. So a lot of these words, and I'm going to try to incorporate some sentences while I teach you the words. I think I've kind of been doing that all along, but if I forget, remind me, okay, please? Okay. So the first word is about or concerning, okay? Let's talk about love. Yeah, okay. About. Okay. Very easy. Bed. Bed. That's your bed. Black. The color, actually, this is navy blue. It's blue, not black. Okay. And there's your blue. That's the next one, blue. And you want to make a B and kind of shake it, kind of twist it a little bit. That's your blue. Am I blue? Okay. Book, obviously. Duh. Book. All right. Box. So here again, you want to show the size of something. Excuse me. So if you want to show like a little box, you can show it's a tiny little box. Or you can say, oh, what's that package? Oh, Amazon. Package at my door. Okay. Box, package. Or if you want to make it bigger and you can describe a room. Ooh, the living room. The bedroom. Okay. The extra room, the spare room. That's all full of junk. Brown. Make a B. And put it on the side of your face. Brown. And just move it down. Brown. Next is car. I'm driving in my car. Car. Or in New England, we say car. C-A-H, car. Okay. Chair. And you actually want to kind of touch it a little bit. You want to tap it. Chair. Because when you're saying sit, sit. You don't want to sit in the chair going like this. So this is sit. This is chair. Okay. That's the difference between like the object and the verb, if you will, what you're doing as opposed to what it is. So the chair, that's the object. Chair. Sit is what you're doing. That's the verb. Okay. That's chair. Sit. Anyway, class, group, team. You kind of want to group a whole bunch of things together. Class, class, sign, class. A group of people. Okay. Team. You can kind of, that's more of an English thing, you know, with the T. Team, class, A for association, you know, that kind of thing. G for group. But in general, in ASL, it's just class. Class, group, team. It's like a bunch of people together. Okay. Color. Color. What color is my coat? Dirty. Okay. Anyway, dialogue, talk with. Okay. Dialogue, talk with. Okay. To chat. This is chat also. This is kind of chat. You know, just kind of shooting the breeze. Chat. But talk. When there is a dialogue between two people. Okay. Enjoy, appreciate. It's actually the circle, sorry. Enjoy, appreciate. I really appreciate you coming today. Appreciate, enjoy, okay. Find. There's that open F and it closes to an F. Find. So it's like you got something, ooh, let's pick it up. Find, okay. Find, discover, okay. What did you find in your shoe? Okay. Fingerspell. It's kind of like the really fast version of spelling with your fingers, with the ABCs, okay? Really fast. Generally, fingerspell is just, you kind of wiggle your fingers as if you're pretending to spell just perfectly. Fingerspell. 4. 4? What for? Actually, in ASL, what for or why is for. For. But we don't normally say for, you know. We just say for. Okay. Anyway, for you, for me. Forget. It's kind of like you're wiping your memory, which happens a lot with me. Forget. Oh, I forgot. Forget. Forget me not. From. So here's the point, and you're taking something from there. From. This sign isn't used a heck of a lot, I don't think, because I guess the sentence is usually understood, and I don't know. Sometimes it's used, sometimes it's not. It depends on the preference of the person. Anyway, gray. So here is, it's like black and white kind of meshing together. Gray. Ooh. Okay, and I think it just got darker outside because it's raining. It's raining. Okay. Gray. Okay. Green. There's your G. Okay. Just shake it. Green. Green Mile. Green. Have, own, possess. Do you have any milk? Have. Have, own. Do you have a car? Have. Home. So there's your flat O. Remember the little hoo-hoo? Okay. The flat O. Home is, basically, it's a combination sign. It's where you eat and where you sleep. But you don't go home, you go home. It's just a shortcut. Home. Okay? Home. In, obviously, not out, but in. So a lot of these signs are very descriptive. In. Okay. Know, aware, conscious. A lot of people will, generally it's supposed to be up here. I know that. But it's a shortcut to kind of do it down here. I know. Yes, I know. Do you know him? Oh, wow. Know, aware, conscious. Okay, like. So there's that open 8. You start at your heart. You bring it out. And you close it. Okay? Like. Like. I like that. I like. Lose. Okay, so if you have something in your hand and you're like, oh, I lost it. What happened? Lose. Lose. Money, mula, money, financial, anything financial, anything economics. Bueller. Sorry. Money, financial, economic. Okay. Name. So make 2 H's. Put one on top of the other. Name. What's your name? Your name. What? Name. Need, necessary, must. You must have a mask. Must. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Need, necessary. New. Kind of like the back of your hand here. New. New. Modern. New and improved. New. Okay. Old or age. Old. Like, how old are you? No, don't answer that. Old. Or, what is your age? Your age. What? I'm 100 years old. No, not. Orange. Not to be confused with age. Orange. Orange. Like the orange that and it's kind of dripping down your chin. Orange. Okay. Paper. Paper. Now this is just like the paper or the page. Papers, like handouts, papers. Okay. Papers. Okay. Not to be confused with newspaper. Newspaper is newspaper. 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 Or the paper. But paper, like paper, like a piece of paper. Okay. Practice, exercise, train, rehearse. Practice, rehearse. Okay. It's kind of like you're going back and forth, like, I gotta work on this. Okay, gotta practice. Okay. Read. So this is kind of your book, and you're kind of like, these are your eyes. Reading. Yes, I'm reading. But you don't want to do that because that can be dizzying. So read. These are your eyes. Let's read. Okay. Okay. Plus, you can kind of show that you're a speed reader. Done. Yay. Or you can show that you're a slow reader. You really read it carefully. Okay. So you can show the difference. Okay, red. Red. Red heart. Ooh. Red. Remember. I remember you. I remember you. Do you remember me? Sign or sign language. Sign. Okay. Easy. Table. Table, desk. Okay. Table or desk. Thank you. Basically, it's kind of like the kind of bending over. Thank you very much. Yes. Thank you. And don't be confused with good. This is good. It's kind of shorter. Thank you is kind of like you're bowing to the person almost, you know. Thank you. Okay. Good. So even if you do good one-handed, good. It's kind of short. Good. Thank you is further out. Thank you. Okay. Want. Want. See, there's that claw again. Want. I want something. I want something sweet. I want some. Anyway. Want. Want to go to the movies? Want. Desire. Same thing. Want, desire. Okay. All I desire is love. Okay. White. White. White paper. There you go. Yellow. There's the yellow. Dude, no, that's hang 10. That's hang 10. Yellow, yellow. Okay. Let's see. Is that everything? Oh my gosh, that's the whole thing. Wow. Okay. So let me just do maybe a couple of sentences and then we'll be finished. So, when you want to say, sit down, facial expression, show your facial expression and say, sit down. Or, come on in, sit down, have a seat, relax. Enjoy the show. Okay. Blue skies. Okay. Anyway. So if you think of a platter, remember the clarifiers. You want to show a small plate, a platter with some fruit and some cheese. It's very nice. Delicious. If you want to show a cereal bowl, so you want to show the bowl. And this is kind of the spoon. So there's your H, hand shape. And you use that as a spoon. So it's, oh. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh. You can also, when you're driving, not car. This is car. This is drive. Kind of moving your body a little bit forward. Drive. Driving down the street. There's this big hole. You can explain the size and explain what it looks like. Okay. Okay. Anyway. So if anyone has any questions for me, you can email me. If you want, I will email you the paperwork and the papers for the class, the handouts that I usually give. And you can email me at info@Pontiac Free. Sorry. All right. And we'll try it again. Okay. info@ Pontiac Free Library.org. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. And I will see you next week. Last class is next week. Bye.